A year ago in May, I'd gone to the hospital with seizure first and then was there 3 days. Got out, moved, finished my move, so everything I had was in storage. The next day, my neighbor had to have the police break into the house and they found me in seizure. Took me to the hospital and I was there for 2 weeks and then had to go to a skilled nursing facility and into a boarding care. That seizure or episode activity is what caused the falls for me to break my leg.
I was initially contacted by the case manager at Providence, and they were trying to initiate getting additional rehab days. It wasn't just about, rehab for the fracture. It was more, she had seizure disorder. She was going home, but there was really no other caretaker at home.
I ended up having to rent a room from some people at my church. The couple was older, so I thought I'd be there helping them. They ended up having to be my nursemaids after when I first broke my femur. The seizures kept happening.
She ended up calling me about a week later, letting me know that she had fallen. I could tell that she was in a lot of pain and she was really scared.
I ended up breaking the hip and the femur where they had repaired it, plus I had a compression fracture in my spine. When she followed up, knew I was in the hospital again. She followed up after I'd left a message and called like the day of surgery or the day after, and we talked. And all I know is she did her magic, because I had surgery Monday, surgery Wednesday, and on Friday I was in rehab.
I reached out to Naomi Rhoda with MPTF Social Services. My definition of MPTF is like our sister company. So we work closely, they take care of our patients, and we work directly with, or very closely with a lot of their facilities. If we see patients that are having issues, financial issues with, such as Patricia having housing issues.
So when I got out of the hospital, there was nowhere for me to go. There is no apartment. My life is in storage. I'd spent almost 4 months in the hospital and I had just given up. I was tired. It had been a long year and there just wasn't any more of me left. I talked to my pastor, told him, you guys better pray for me tonight because I'm not in a good place. I give up. I've got nothing left to do. And I kept saying God will provide, but at that point I was beginning to wonder if he was listening. And the next morning, Carly showed up.
She had never heard of our services before. I think maybe she knew of there was an MPTF campus somewhere, but she didn't realize the case management and the potential financial assistance. I mean, there's a lot of services that we have that clients don't know about. So when I went to go see her in the hospital and talked about how there's a whole team of us helping you out here. There's a lot of people working in the background for you to get you what you need medically, insurance-wise, and in my case with her, just to provide that extra layer of support, that supportive counseling, and to help her find stable housing and whatnot, but really to tell her about our services. I mean, she didn't know about it before.
All these people had been working behind the scenes that I didn't even know at the time. I didn't know all the work that had gone into me before Carly even came. For the first time in a very long time, I had hope. It's such a relief to know that I'm not alone.
From there, we kind of coordinated, determined that she had retired, her retirement benefits needed to kick in, so then we started with Leslie Guerrero trying to figure out hours.
The first thing that I did was I looked into our pension system to see if Patricia qualified for retiree health. Then I looked at the health years, and she did have enough years, she did have enough hours. We had to get the retiree health benefits started as quickly as possible. Alerted our pension department that we are going to have to escalate a few things.
Whenever there's major escalated cases that requires a counselor go out to see a participant, I'm usually that person that gets called on that. We were able to get her on for the April 1st retiree health only benefit to start her retiree health benefits, which was exactly what she needed to get on track. And then from that portion onward, I was able to get in contact with Patricia in order to see if she wanted to actually fully retire from the plan. Pat has the medical care she needs, and we wanted to make sure that we were able to provide her with the monetary care that she needs as well.
With this specific case, it gives a true definition of it takes a village. you know, working as a team, we're able to coordinate all of this between all of us. I mean, this will continue until she's in a good place.
Where I'm at now, the people are lovely, but still I'm having to depend on people. And when I finish there, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm going to have to move back to Oklahoma, which is originally where I'm from. But finding out that I had a team who could come in and fight for me and advocate for me was a gift. I could not have asked for more. And I do consider them a blessing.